Hello everyone, GoldenNova here. In an attempt to catalog Dragonmaids as they're revealed, we'll be going over the latest edition, Dragonmaid Clean-up. Yes, you heard right, another Dragonmaid card, praise be to Ra! Back in my Dragonmaid Chame video, I hoped that the theme would get one more good spell or trap to add to the lineup. And this, combined with the fact that I totally called that we were going to get more Malefactor Possessed Machina, is all the proof I need to crown myself the King of Games! Future release predictions. However, what I didn't expect was that the card isn't actually very compatible with Chame. When I search a card, I want to use it immediately, or have it result in a huge payoff later on. And while the activated effect is okay, it's not what I would call impactful. And yet, I think it's one of the best pieces of Dragonmaid support yet, and I can't wait to add it to the mix. Presenting Dragonmaid Clean-up. On activation, you target one dragon you control, and any card your opponent controls or is in their graveyard, and return them to the hand. Also, you can banish it from the graveyard to special summon any Dragonmaid from your hand or graveyard in defense position, but return it to the hand during the end phase. However, you can only activate one effective cleanup per turn, and only once per turn. So, yeah, the on-field effect is like an interesting take on compulsory evacuation device. The downside is that it's not as easily activated, and while the dragon requirement is generic, you'll likely be bouncing a Dragonmaid, which will more than likely get in the way of your primary game plan of using their own self-bounce to gain advantage. The upside though is that it has a much longer reach. Any card on your opponent's field also includes spells and traps, so you can clear out any hidden set cards, remove undesirable floodgates, or disrupt powerful engine pieces. And while the graveyard bouncing can feel like giving your opponent free advantage for no reason, it does have its niche applications. Bouncing an extra deck monster from the grave has much the same effect as bouncing them from the field. So if a deck is built around abusing a select few in succession, you now have a searchable way to deal with that in the theme. But I'm pretty sure that the grave effect is what's going to catch most people's eye. Being able to revive any Dragonmaid from your hand or grave makes every smaller Dragonmaid even better by association. Kitchen was good at sculpting your hand, and now it's an effective way to set up explosive graveyard plays as well. Laundry now has the possibility of milling this and any other Dragonmaid for an outstanding extra summon. But best of all, this puts Parlor on the same level as Kitchen in terms of being an enabler for the deck. Any hand that has Parlor, but not a dragon they can summon, is only a single effect activation away from getting the ball rolling. And if you drew a fistful of smaller Dragonmaids, Parlor effectively gives you a double summon. This can also be used to make plays with House even better. You can sneak a small maid onto the field at just the right time, bouncing it back to the hand, and giving House another trigger for their destruction effect. And if your opponent wants to get cheeky and banish House with DD Crow before Strahl can revive them, this handy trap counters that particular counter. All in all, this is a solid inclusion to the theme. Dragonmaids have already gotten one top 8 regional placement. Can this edition make them an even more potent rogue threat? Well, that depends. Is the effect so good that people won't mind shelling out $120 for a playset of Kitchen? I mean, honestly they might. The people are already buying Appaloosas for $100, so it can't be that bad. Oh, come on! Thank you all so very much for watching. Do any of you have big plans for Dragonmaids? Let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed, I would super appreciate it if you gave the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I get the ego boost to stave off the encroaching lack of self-worth, and you get to stay in the loop next time I talk about more monster waifus. And let's face it, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! There's always more monster waifus. Another big way you can help out the channel if you're feeling super generous is by purchasing cards using my TCG Player affiliate link down in the description. Whether you want to treat yourself by buying something fun, grabbing a few cheap staples to round out your collection, or making an important investment towards your competitive success, anything that you buy using my link is an outstanding contribution to me and the growth of this channel. Once again, thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.